Hi there, Mark here from the Body Mechanic. Quite a few people recently have been rolling their ankles or spraining them up in the mountains on training runs. So what I'm going to do is show you an ankle taping method that you can use for the North Face. If you're worried about your ankles at all, or if you've had a history of spraining your ankles, then this is a really good technique to use to minimise the chance of rolling them on race day. We're going to be using Leukotape. So it's 38mm Leukotape, rigid Leukotape sometimes it's called. You could probably either pick it up from your local physio or maybe just buy it online. Not many pharmacies stock decent tape, so be fairly wary of the tape that you do buy from the pharmacies. If you've got sensitive skin, the Leukotape sticks with a compound called zinc oxide. If you've got skin that's allergic to elastoplast or sticking plasters or anything like that, you'll need to be wary. We sometimes use an underlayer called Fixamil, which doesn't have the zinc oxide. So if you've got sensitive skin, use some sort of an under wrap just to make sure you're not playing up with your skin. So Rick is our ankle model that we're using today. So what we're going to do is tape up Rick's ankle and show you just a really easy method to use that'll help you for race day. So Rick, can we get you lying on your back there, please? So wiggle up so your head's on the pillow. Put that bit up. Right, so with the taping, we want to tape in a position where the ankle is up, so your toes are up, sort of up, pulled up towards your head, but also pull the ankle out on an outwards angle. So hopefully you can see that. So here's just a normal relaxed position. We're going upwards and outwards, so that when we put tension on the tape, it's going to be nice and firm through that outside, so supporting those outer ligaments of the ankle. So for today, I'm just going to do it without the under wrap, but if you're doing it at home, just put a layer of tape underneath to stop the zinc oxide irritating your skin. So just close in there a bit, Elliot. We're going to do one loop about 10 centimetres above the ankle bones. Now this is just so that we hold the other tape in place. So that's relatively loose. Don't do it too tight or you'll cut off the circulation. So we bring that ankle up again, Rick, and outwards. So that's the position for the foot. Now with our 3 stirrups, we want to always start on the inside and finish on the outside. So you'll see this one here, starting on the inside, and you go basically over that inside ankle bone, under the arch of the foot, and up on the other side. And when you pull it up on this side, it should be reasonably tight. So you can see there how there's a bit of a gap between the skin and the tape, but then when I push firmly down on the tape, that will stick to the skin quite nicely. So keep that foot up, Rick. And we're going to do 3 of those stirrups. So you do one, this one we start slightly further back. So behind the first one, again under the arch of the foot and up through the outside. Actually, do you want to whip around the other side, Elliot, and they'll see what's happening over here. So you can see there we've just taped that a little bit behind the first one, and again that's nice and tight. And a third stirrup, starting slightly forwards this time, again under the arch of the foot, and this time just coming forward so that we cover that anterior ligament, so the ligament at the front of the ankle. Now that should give really good support for those the ligaments through the outside of the ankle, which are the ones that get irritated or torn when you roll your ankle. Just got one more stirrup or loop to put back around the top, and that's basically just to anchor all those stirrups in place. And again, make that loose. That doesn't have to be tight. We don't want to cut off Rick's circulation, so it's just a loose layer which is there to hold these ones in place. Now, if Rick quickly jumps up on his feet there, what you'll see here, actually just let's go in close there, Elliot. So, Rick, can you just let your knees drop forward? So this will allow plenty of that movement, which is really important when you're running. You still need to be able to get your knee forward of your toes, but if you just try and roll that foot outwards for us, Rick. So as you can see, if Rick is rolling his foot outwards like this, there's an awful lot of support that the tape is providing for those lateral ligaments. So that's going to stop him or significantly reduce the chance of him rolling out on that ankle. So that's it, a fairly simple ankle strapping. I would highly recommend doing this for 2 or 3 training runs before the North Face. So try it out for 2 or 3 training runs and just make sure that you do get on with it okay. rather than leave it till race day and find out on race day that you don't actually like it. So give it a go, and if you have any dramas or any queries about it, just let us know. Send us an email or call us at the clinic. Thanks.